The opioid epidemic continues to wreak havoc on communities across the country, including right here in Michigan.
Some argue that overall we are losing the battle against this deadly addiction, but others say there are still many reasons to have hope. Ray Strickland is at Mechanic and Douglas Street in Pontiac with more on new efforts and new resources to save lives.
I see. Thank you.
In Pontiac, there's a mission to save lives by helping people who are struggling with opioid addiction. This fight is a personal one for Shannon Smith. She says both her cousin and stepson died from an overdose just 1 year apart.
Addiction has no bias. It happens in every community. It happens to every family. It touches every family's life.
Smith is the director of housing and community development for Lighthouse, an organization that provides resources like food and shelter for people in the community. But on this day, Smith is teaming up with a nonprofit called Alliance of Coalitions to provide resources she hopes will make a difference. They're installing a Save a Life station at 3 of their facilities. The station's filled with a variety of free resources, including Narcan.
Having these accessible in our community was of the utmost importance to me.
And inside of the Save a Life station is not just Narcan, but there's also other resources, including testing strips for xylazine and fentanyl. Now, on top of the Save a Life station, there's a QR code that's going to lead people to a training video showing them how to use these tools. There's also going to be information on where every single Save a Life station is located.
These stations are crucial because Smith says substance abuse is increasing in Pontiac. Stacy Burns with Alliance of Coalitions says it's also a growing problem in Oakland County.
We have stations all over Oakland County, and a lot of people make an assumption that it's just the urban cities where this is happening. That's absolutely false. I've been in cities where I was even surprised that the box was completely emptied. Xylazine. So that's pretty much like the cousin of fentanyl.
Burns says she refills the stations every single week, and she says at times it can be up to 600 boxes of Narcan taken from the stations during that time.
But we're here to provide this tool to help you stay alive and maybe eventually make the decision to get into recovery and become the best version of yourself.
And for Smith, that's what it's all about, making sure other families don't feel the same pain she felt when she lost her family members.
And if I can just bring awareness and reduce the barriers and reduce the stigma, then, and if I can save a life, then really that's my goal.
In Pontiac, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Detroit.